the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. That's some way to start this game, and lining up for an onside kick. They're going to get on top of it, and the onside kick is successful. Simpson can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
This offense comes out clearly wanting to throw the football. Nothing good on first down with incompletion. And how about this? You've got to protect your quarterback. That is priority number one, and they give up a sack on play two.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, we live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense, just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
Finds a tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. It's first and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. Marches ahead. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Great job by the back on the option. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all. But no surprise, when you start the game 0 for 4 at QB, you've got no points on offense.
And as an offense, man, the last place you want to be is 3rd and long. And I think he's just got to put a little bit more muscle in that football. It comes up short. Got to step into it, throw that maybe a little bit harder. But this offense now in a difficult 3rd and...
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go-walks. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. And if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
What a great...
Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 2nd-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start. And he's not going to take the touchback. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The give to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackles.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Back to pass, it's Reed. Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets...
And down he goes back at the 3.
Man, that is a picture-perfect start for this defense. Number one objective, get off the field even better. 3rd down, force him into a passing situation. You win, you hit the quarterback. Nice start by this defense.
He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Feels to punt and try to pick up some yards. Not able to pop the big return, but they got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Lost a throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
Important in the passing game that it's not not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
The Nittany Lions will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Now the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Penn State! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Back to pass, it's Reed. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide open downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down.
Oh my God.
He was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB. And he's already been sacked. He's already been, now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance at it.
Oh, out of space. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Plays like that, he's fitting in with the Aggie legends, Christian Kirk and Mike Evans.
And that's when you've seen them just high-flying, fun, tempo, making plays down the field. Having those go-to guys, those A&M offenses were always fun to watch.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
What an awesome response from the defense. You give up a huge play, you play the forward. What do you come back? You come back and get pressure on the quarterback, and you get him on the ground before he can make another big play.
Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. To running room. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate. And you can tell them, they'll get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give an easy 1st down.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry, and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that. Second down now. A little more space for the offense, backed up, a little more room to operate, and try to maybe find some windows to throw a football.
Looking to pass. It's Reed. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Aggies! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Yeah, and it's money time. It's 3rd and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced, use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6.
Sensibilities.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Martin. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throwing on the run. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. To the air, it's Aller. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
So here they come going for it on 4th and long. The aftershocks of that earlier sack still reverberating. They'll run play action. Looking down the middle. He's got it. They stop him short of the marker. They'll turn it over on downs.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he just pumped that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Trying to rumble in. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. Bringing the heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone?
Stick to our little plan. The money, just keep our little man. Yeah.
Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see, the number 3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Texas A&M set to kick off purpose in this game. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Snags a quick pass on the left.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff, take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up second and 5, third and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
He is going nowhere at the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot downfield here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen, see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You bring it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Intercepted in the first drive, in for the pick. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return to that small change. They take over 33. So now the offense is going to have to regroup. A turnover on the first drive of the game can bruise that confidence a little bit.
No doubt about it. It's so hard as an offense to create any momentum, get any confidence early when you turn it over at this juncture in the game. You're just trying to kind of feel out this defense, and you're formatting them, and you're trying different play calls to set things up for later. But when you turn it over on the first drive, it's hard to get that momentum.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass break up. Man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
The offense changing the play. Back to pass. They get to him as he throws. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
Well, really nice catch there, and I'll tell you, ever since Texas A&M made the move to the SEC, their path to the national championship got way harder. If they're going to win today, they've got to come up with big plays in the passing game. This guy gives them that opportunity. He gives them a chance not just to compete for conference titles, but for national championships, too.
Got a man. It's Moss. He's loose. And he's brought down after a nice game. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield. backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got it in the middle. It's Moss. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for a receiver, for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
And it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complicated?
Sneak gets it done. When this place gets loud, it starts to sway. They've renovated, reinforced, and still the rafters are shaking.
Yeah, and they still come out, and they still got the 12th man tradition. So many traditions at this school, and that's why they support and they love their team, and people want to come play here.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They marched 56 yards to the end zone, and it was finished off with a quarterback sneak. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Sayers. Throws to the tight end. It's incomplete. I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, when they get hurried, when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job on the defense and pressure the quarterback.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with a turnover. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Well, it's 3rd and long. They're trying to throw beyond the 6 to get the first down. What a great job by the defender that time. Breaking on the ball, snagging it out of the air, and securing that interception.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Time winding down in the quarters. They come to the line. Wants to go up top. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. You get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To throw, it's Sayin. Snags it over the middle.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Taking it the other way. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the Swamp Band and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Longhorns will get us started with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone. It's Owens. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
The Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking downfield, it's Reed. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep testing this second.
Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that first down. I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive here when these third downs present themselves.
Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
someone needs to tackle, ma sai che cosa?
Texas A&M
Viene a
back to
passo
work
gol,
with another
dove
first
si
down.
plus. Sei ma che sei no, but I see that enough. So it's not sex that it keeps say so. Para la flash and what she said. Niggas, I don't do all my things.
Quarterback on the keeper.
This thing.
And they pick up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Back to throw. It's Reed. He's got it. Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the first down.
With the running back there on the route, the patience is showing, really setting it up. He's got to the defender, is able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And the Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at second and a mile. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
How about this defense coming out the gates, first drive, getting to the quarterback. They wanted to affect the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. Already 2 sacks on this first drive.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And he missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
They were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Well, look at this. Fourth down and a mile and a half, and the offense is still on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going over the middle, it's Concepcion. Ball down, and he has enough to move the chains. So they gamble on fourth down in the first half, and man, does it pay off.
Fourth and long. I mean, what just fourth and short nowadays, man? So much aggression in college football, and how about right there? Fourth.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The Aggies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Looking to throw, it's Reed. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time. Out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And that one's going to be knocked down, incomplete, and we have knocked out the first quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Making side adjustments here. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The relentless emptying of the playbook on this opening drive is now finally hit a wall. It's third and long. Just keep swinging it. Unloads to the right. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on third down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready. Had a really good coverage call to get the INT.
Hey, Carol. All right.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start.
Huh?
You off from work?
No, I ain't have to go because
Grabbed over the middle. It's
the
Washington.
weather bad, man. It's real bad out there.
They'll move the sticks as
Oh,
he
you
picks
ain't
up
even
the
watch
first
them
down.
out.
Yeah, I tried. Man.
Racing to the line in the
Thank
hurry up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down, give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back in the ball. You got a first down. You got to get lined up.
I went out, but I couldn't make it. Couldn't make it there. They roads closed. Yeah, the road is closed.
And you're seeing why this quarterback is an every down type.
22, 78,
He can run outside,
and
catch the football, he can block.
287. I can't get to it because Eastern Avenue gets flooded because there's like a river right there.
How they gonna get home?
I don't know. I told this girl that was at work that live out here. I told her, let me know how she made out. Getting home. She ain't far yet.
Okay.
Longhorns can play this second
Yeah,
down
I'm all right.
a lot of ways with just a
Yeah, I'm
few
home.
yards to go. They'll go to the ground.
Yeah.
Went right back to him, and this time the defense was all
What y'all doing?
nothing to show for that drive. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half.
Right? Leave.
Oh, okay. What kind of ice cream?
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game
Almost
right
here.
now,
Why?
and winning it on third down.
Oh, okay.
Fires to the big fella.
And then right there,
Brought down after a nice game. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Oh, Joe brings up from the young man place. He goes straight.
And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10.
Would you leave out?
Grabbed in the middle. It's Wingo. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the
What you doing,
35.
Craig?
That's
Looking
what's
at the,
scary about
news.
this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there.
That's the music in the background.
To create that explosive play.
Got the music in the background, yeah.
And the Longhorns pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work.
I had some grilled parmesan
They'll try to impose their
and
will.
salad.
Maybe he'll get back to the line of
I
scrimmage,
mean,
but no more than
what's
that.
that?
Quick tempo, no huddle offense, second down.
No, she made it.
Back for man. It's Manning.
If you ain't been at the
Quick
house,
strike complete.
Yeah, I went out so niggas to work.
For a short gain.
Really nice job by the wide receivers running drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage.
Yeah, they did.
Find a little hole. Look at that cue.
okay, I will let you.
You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Get off the credit.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
Yeah, what up?
Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Playing the game.
From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Because it was all over the news. The highways, they closed.
First without scoring. Off the RPO complete. Now the connection takes it to the
Yeah. Might not get here until the morning. Where you coming from?
This third down play.
Oh, God.
Catch in the middle.
Yeah, he might be 3 hours.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The Longhorns are in the hurry-up. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer?
Yeah.
Going into the
Say something? Or you want to take
lead
iPhone?
with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering what adjustments do
Yeah, I need some
we have to fix because
water
we
pools that have
work
left.
out for us in this game.
Go back to Atlanta, and all the flights from North and canceled.
Put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. They're getting set to kick it.
This weather's been so unpredictable lately, because on my phone the other night, they say nothing about no rain. That's you know, a dark cloud came out of nowhere.
And he's going to bring
Like
this
some
down.
evil movie.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
And they can't, they just messing us up.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's the most unpredictable summer
Let's see
ever.
how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half.
Yeah, pollution, Anderson, everybody.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I'm not comfortable
I think
here.
the big reason this offense is struggling right
I
now.
know that, Phil. Don't worry
They've
about
not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. And that's going to
Yep.
fall to the ground incomplete. That was a
Okay.
physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down mismatch. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And as he throws, intercepted. A first down turnover can swing momentum.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their
I
lead.
gotta find something that you think is orange. Don't be a spritzer.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it.
She ain't gonna know the difference.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Pass is incomplete as we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Yeah, the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target.
All right.
He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. To the air, it's Reed. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quarterback making checks. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And the Aggies will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Moore. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Starting this third quarter on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Manning. Firing to the right, complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
The Longhorns have it with the 1st and 10. Quick release on the RPO. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Marking at the 17, and they are set up.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's blocking a run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that guy.
They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Snagged in the middle, it's Moore. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
This quarterback right now is on the move, and he's doing a nice job increasing. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. Leaves it with the running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it out. It's Owens. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Wants to throw. It's Reed. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Steps away to find some room. Going right and going deep. Pulls it in down the sideline. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They go back to work in the final period of this one. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle.
Oh my God!
Make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
You got to give this defense tons of credit because they have been lights out. They have not allowed a single point so far, and a big reason why is how well they're playing on the back end. They came into this game knowing the offense was going to try to throw the football, but they're not giving anything up, and another great job that time in coverage.
Back to throw, it's Reed. Fires to the wideout. And this is dropped.
Such bullshit.
He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on.
The offense has got to find something here in the fourth quarter. You can tell pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot, unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
Wants to keep it in the air. Catch in the middle. It's Craven. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A great catch and run for 6. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do there.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
And it's blocked. Now he can return this. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He's at the 50. The 30. Running inside the 20. He takes it all the way back for the defensive two-point conversion. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. The give and tick, 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 tick. Wide open play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. They're testing the right side here. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Wingo. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Defense wants to bring the heat. On the ground, it's Clark. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this situation here on 2nd down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation that's interesting, do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the ball?
They'll go to the toss. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
This is a moment with the lead late on 3rd down.
Hello?
What's up, G?
Yeah, when you get here, take off the van down.
I'm not coming, bro. I'm not coming. Already told.
Hey, you got to do something. I'll let.
All I did, I called Tanya, and she ain't answer the phone like she always doing. Did you try to call Tanya?
Got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
Yeah, you did. But I called you early enough to leave, man. Like, I don't know why you stayed that long.
They're going to ride this running back. Breaks the tackle.
Of course, that's started. That took a half a day.
Oh, man. I ain't got to do that, bro. It's a fucking mess out there. I already.
Try to get the football with the other. They're
Nah.
not securing the tackle. I get they're trying to go for the fumble, but they got to.
I don't know where they coming from, Rich. I don't know where they coming from, but.
They coming from up there. Everybody coming every different way. They get here late because of traffic and because of flood. Once the water subsides, you can make it in.
They said, I'm not gonna do that, bro. I've been stuck down there once in my life. I'm not doing that no more.
It's finished raining now. Water must have come. Well, I can give you
Yeah, exactly, bro. Don't worry about it. Like I'm okay. I'll be all right. So Tanya won't answer her phone. I tried to tell her earlier I wasn't coming.
You're trying
She got to come down there.
And the defense in desperation mode, trying to hang on to give their team a chance. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And the final play is just a short gain, and we're at the end of the game. The week has been immersed in midnight yells, barbecue smells, a sea of crowds in the fall colors, and the Lone Star Showdown ends with Texas hooking up and getting the victory over the Aggies.